Hi, my name is Marley New and I'll be doing my Mythology Final. Over this course we've learned a lot about different cultures and their myths, and today I'll be talking about Indian mythology because we never really went into a lot of depth with that, and Indian mythology is full of a lot of lessons and adventures, and these stories are a great way to teach children Indian values and Indian mythology in general. Many times mythological stories can be really complicated and contain advanced concepts that are really hard for readers to understand. So today I'll be telling a story from Indian mythology that contains more modern language that's more suitable to children. So the theme for the story that I'll be telling today is work is worship. So sage Narada was devoted to Lord Vishnu and used to go around chanting his name, Narayana, Narayana. Once he met Lord Vishnu, he was really proud of his devotion, but said that Narada wasn't his greatest devotee. And Narada was a little upset and he asked, "Is there a greater devotee than me?" And the Lord replied and said, "Let's find out." So the next morning, the Lord took Narada to a farmer and told him to follow the farmer and just go around and grasp all the knowledge he can from this farmer, and to come back the next day and tell him what he learned. So they joined him in prayers once the farmer arose from his sleep and said, "Narayana, Narayana." So after that, the farmer left for the field and began to plow the field under the hot sun all day, and the whole morning Narada continued to follow him. They took a little short break for lunch and again said Narayana, Narayana before eating, and then after that continued to plow the land. So the next day, after he finished watching the farmer, he went and met Lord Vishnu, and he asked Narada, "So, do you still doubt that the farmer is my greatest devotee?" And honestly, Narada was really upset and frustrated because he followed the farmer the whole day, and he knew the farmer was devoted, but he noticed that the farmer had only said the Lord's name 3 times, which was in the morning, before eating lunch, and then before going to bed. But Narada chants Narayana, Narayana all the time and doesn't understand why he isn't considered the greatest devotee. So Lord Vishnu told Narada to do a certain task. He told him to bring a pot of water to the top of hill, but he was very, very demanding when he said he must not even spill a drop of water. So obviously Narada followed his instructions, went up to the hill, found a lake, and filled a pot of water. And once he began walking, he chanted Narayana, Narayana. So he climbed the hill and was very sure not to drop a single drop of water. And he finally met Lord Vishnu at the bottom of the hill, right as the sun was setting, and he offered the pot to the Lord and said very proudly, "Lord, look, I haven't even spilled a drop of water." So then the Lord asked how many times he chanted his name, and Narada soon realized is here where he messed up, because he realized he only said his name twice because he was so busy focusing on not spilling the drop of water. And Lord Vishnu just smiled, and he smiled once Narada dropped to his feet and started chanting his name after he realized. So Vishnu blessed Narada and said to him, what is important is the feeling. I can feel the farmer's love for me just as I can feel your love for me." And Narada responded that he could feel the Lord's love for all of his devotees. So the moral of this story is that devotion means love for God, and also that God loves everyone equally. And a really good example of this is the story of work is worship between Narada and his experiences from the farmer. So that's my story, and I really enjoyed taking this mythology class, and I've learned a lot about different cultures and different values between those cultures. So thank you so much.